All right. Let's giggity go.
Loading up now.
Cool.
That's loud.
What's loud?
Twitch on my phone.
Uh,
Twitch went brr. That
yeah,
has been a while since we've run this track.
it really has been. YouTube's
It's
working
fun.
now, so that's a thing.
Cool. It's funny when you asked me about tracks. I'm just like, oh, we're going here this year.
Yeah,
Might as well get some laps here.
yeah. Give it a giggity go.
Yeah.
Are we running the meter off the curb on turn one?
Yeah.
Are we doing full track runs or just normal? Just the normal layout or full track? Because I did cameras for full track because I know how prone we are to just full lap
Just
it.
going ham.
Yeah.
We'll just short track for now.
Alright.
I changed my hat, and this one's very tight.
Uh-oh. I just need to zoom in. Should be a bit better.
It's funny, I haven't had a new hat in a very long while. So
Yeah.
putting on a new hat again, I'm just like, ooh, this one's unstretched.
Turns out it's hard to get those fucking tires. They said that they'd restock every month, but it turns out they don't have any.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I managed to find enough for next round though, so
That's all right then.
yeah. Alright. Where are you? You want to lead or chase?
Right behind me. Oh, you didn't go over fast enough.
I'll lead.
I haven't driven this car for a while. She got long nose.
She got a big front.
The S13, so the S15 definitely has a shorter front end.
Yeah, right. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, no.
I don't know where you were then.
In the grass.
Oh,
I
no.
wish tires lasted long enough to do the full bottom section.
Yeah, I'll try and catch back up to you.
They did a Matsuri kind of event here a few years ago, and I seen a video of Brad Tui drifting that bottom section. And, oh man, looks so fun.
Wanted to go to there, did you?
Yeah.
Camera might be zoomed in a little bit too much.
I'll do it running, you can adjust.
What's that?
I'll do a run and you can adjust.
Oh, I've already stood up and done it, mate.
Ah.
I don't stuff around.
So many efficiencies.
Yeah.
Did you put a thing in the other chat saying that they were going?
Nah. I did not.
Oh, okay.
You can if you wish. How far away are you?
I'm on the very back. It's a stretch.
Oh, yeah.
I'm coming out though.
Hey, buddy. You shouldn't need much to join. Just the usual VDC plus my car. Everything should be available in the Google Drive.
The colliders on the back of your car.
What's that,
every
mate?
time. The colliders on the back of your car.
Ah, yeah.
Every time.
Yeah. I kind of like it though, because it means that I can't like.
There's no forgiveness.
Yeah, I actually have to be aware of where I am and what I'm doing.
Chase. You just led.
Yeah. Oh, big backy. Well, in my shed, I have a box of conrods and a rear main seal, and I can't think of what else. Oh, a new oil pump.
Yep.
So almost ready to go again. Round 2, fight.
Yeah. So does this mean the Winters is on hold?
What do you mean?
Oh, that's right. You'd already ordered it, haven't you?
Yeah, it's already bought and paid for. It's on its way, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no stopping that now.
Yeah.
Better or for worse. Fuck, that was actually a decent, well, lead and chase. I was quite happy with that. Xbox log out. What's that?
I forgot to change it. Was this thing on Xboxes where you can get voice activation?
Ah, okay.
And people would set their username to Xbox log out or Xbox log off, and it would kick you off your online services.
Yeah, right, okay.
So people would be like playing their shooter games and be like, Xbox log out, and then the Xbox would shut off. I'm just like, tee. I got a good laugh out of it.
Yeah, right. It's been a while since we've driven Symmetry. I can't even remember the last time. Would have been before we stopped last time.
I'd say probably a year.
Oh. Did you get lots of angle, did you?
Yeah, I guess.
Or am I just too fast in the corners?
Your car is faster than mine.
Wow.
I don't have a spicy tune for that anymore.
We can only say that in the sim.
Yeah. I reckon by putting the big motor back in your car and the Winters with the right diff ratio on the same tyre, I think your car might actually be faster.
Really?
Yeah. Just
sure.
where the weight is.
Yeah, right.
Like, your car was stupid fast.
Yeah, okay.
Like, my car's a lot more controllable now.
Yep.
But your car was definitely faster.
Yeah, right. Well, that'd be exciting. Having a proper battle.
Hmm. You're still about 200 horsepower short, but...
Oh, well, if we've learned anything this weekend, that doesn't matter when you're using a radial, right?
Yeah.
Get out of the lead lane! You've done like fucking 5 in a row, bro.
I can't even remember. I honestly can't wait to run this layout again.
It does feel very fun. As in, like it's quick, it's over quickly, but it still feels like a lot of fun.
And just the amount of dive opportunities.
Yeah. Oh dear. I've made a mockery of this. Oh, we both wheeled up. Oh, Jesus Christ. You slow up, man. Alright, you're chasing, Pat. Get out of the lead lane.
Yep. It's funny with no run down the hill.
Hey?
It's funny running this layout with no like big downhill going into the first corner.
With no big downhill.
Yeah. Like it feels like significantly less of a downhill in this than it does in real life.
Ah, okay. Yeah, it does feel a bit straight.
It's probably not far from it, but still, it's like...
Yeah.
God, I just remember it being so much more of a downhill.
Which is funny, because then you've got to basically wash all that speed off in that first corner. Just to get around.
Well, with how banked that corner is, you can actually hold a bit of throttle through it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And with how gripped up the cars are on the semis,
yeah,
you can actually give it a bit. Unlike the slide boys. God.
Yeah. That was an interesting car pack.
I'm so glad cars have improved since then.
Yeah. Oh, that's too much angle, Pat. That's too much angle.
I've seen it happen. That's all good.
Yeah. Oh, that was a nice little switchback. From you, I mean. Like, tucking up underneath me.
Yeah. Don't worry, I stuffed the next bit up.
It's alright. You can't be perfect everywhere.
Yeah. You know what I found impressive on the weekend?
What's that?
Tim Rogers, I think his name is, in that red R32 Skyline.
Yeah.
When he did the whole qualifying lap with his bonnet up.
Oh. that was, yeah. I mean, from a scrutineering perspective, that's a red flag. But from a yeah, that was pretty mad how he stuck the whole thing and then 360'd at the end to get his bonnet down.
Yeah, no, I seen it happen. I pointed it out to you as I think I was getting in the car or something like that.
Yeah.
I think I just put my helmet on, looked up, and I see him going through the switchback before the wall, and was like, "Oh, that's bold." I know there's an artistic side to drifting, but like that's next level.
Yeah. Do it blindfolded in reverse.
Yeah. I watched some other videos of the run after the event.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he still did all right.
Yeah, no, it wasn't
it wasn't a bad run by any means.
No, it was pretty clean actually, considering he could only see out of his side windows.
Yeah. Oh. And it's not the most sideways layout either. That's the thing that gets me. Like that switchback, like that's still front windscreen territory. Like
yeah.
That's not look out the side window kind of switchback. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, maybe you just had to dial angle everywhere, right, to make sure that you could actually see.
Yeah.
Yeah, Smisky, that was a full send.
I think these boys are driving to the clipping points, so I think we'll slightly alter our line so there's no confusion.
Okay. You want to run to the clips now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
Just don't wash too far off the track.
Oh, I did. I washed all the way up the track.
That's funny. I've noticed this year with the competitions like VDC and whatnot that the tracks are getting longer.
Yeah.
Did you notice that as well?
Yeah. I don't mind it. I kind of like having 4 or 5 turns in a run instead of like 10 to 15 turns in a run instead of 4 to 5. Like, I think it actually shows a bit more skill.
Oh, you definitely have to be better for longer.
Yeah.
That's for sure. And like, if you make a mistake at the start, it's a lot harder to regain that momentum.
Yeah.
It's like once you're done, you kind of just teleport to pits and center again.
Yeah.
Which isn't bad in some cases, but it's like you step up the first corner, it's just like, duh. God damn it.
Yeah, second not bad. You did alright. The kid did alright.
So we've got some changes made to the car for the next one to improve upon the areas that weren't necessarily bad, but can be improved.
Yeah. Dial a bit more grip into it.
Yeah, in certain areas. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes. I was quite hesitant when I was watching back the stream.
Yeah.
Like I was like going into the bowl, I was handbraking and foot braking when I was chasing people.
Yeah.
So I didn't, Hulk slam anyone into the wall.
Oh, how's Mike's car?
Yeah.
Oh my.
That was a big one.
He did well to get it up and running again though. Like that was a monster effort.
And it's funny, he was running like 30 mil of toe out on one side. And it actually made the car very fast.
Yeah, right.
Like going through the switchback, I couldn't keep up with him.
Yeah?
Like he was pulling away from me.
Yeah, okay.
Like, yeah, his straight line speed in that car is actually very good.
Yeah.
At the moment. But yeah, after seeing that, and I've seen it a few times with like Brody and Roger and whatnot, and like I just don't want to do that to anyone.
Yeah.
Just push them into the wall. That's why my chases weren't particularly close at the start of the wall ride, is because I'm just like, I don't want to put anyone in the wall.
I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, hello,
got
Biggie.
enough of it grow up against me.
Yeah, well, we'll leave that one right alone, eh?
Yeah.
It's a conversation for another time.
Yeah. But it's as a spectator, what did you well, as a crew/spectator, not driving the event.
Yeah.
How did you think the flow of the top 32 went over the round robin?
Well, they don't run around robin. They didn't run around robin. They ran.
Well,
they ran
double
elim. Yeah. I think a traditional top 8 or top 16 makes more sense to everyone. I think it's a bit clearer. Like, one battle, you win, you progress. If you lose, you're out. I think it makes more sense. But I still prefer either pool or like battle qualifying to a standard like solo run. But again, that's like, as a spectator, like,
traditional.
Qualifying's boring either way, right? So I think the battles at least spice it up a bit, because you still got it's still the same amount of track time.
Yeah.
For 2 cars, or like to do 2 battles, it's still...
You've still got the net laps and the net lap time, like the overall duration. You're still running the same amount of laps.
Yeah, exactly.
But this way, you've got, a pause between every single run.
Yeah.
Instead of doing 2 runs with 1 pause. So I think the elapsed time thing is perceivably going to be quicker, but it's going to end up being about the same.
Yeah. But if they did battle quali or like the group stage type thing, where everyone battles each other once in their group, like both of those, like in the pool format, you actually end up spending more time on track, but then you just qualify, then you just go straight into a top 8. Like, you don't have a top 32 or a top 16. You just go, if there's 4 groups of 4, so that's only 16. You'd need more drivers. But yeah, anyway, you get my point.
Yeah.
Because then you could almost split it in 2, right? Not that you probably want to from an event organizer perspective. But then you could say, like, qualifying will run all day in the group stages. Come along if you want to watch some great
Lots of battles. Yeah.
Yeah, and then start the big show from like 6 o'clock. And if you're only doing a top 8, essentially that's you'd be done in probably 2 hours. So
yeah,
it actually wouldn't add that much more time to the event.
So is it a top 8 or a top 4 for Hijack this year?
I have no idea, mate. I don't think they have any idea. Well, that's not true. I think there's still discussions going on what that format's going to be, based on conversations I've had with a few people last week.
Yeah.
Seem to be everyone's go-to at the moment. I don't know why. It's not like I even compete in the series, but like, I literally have no vested interest. I come and I change tires for you.
Yeah.
But oh well, I'm quite happy to be in the know. Almost got I really need to turn my smoke down.
Yeah.
Like, even looking at my other computer, I'm like, oh, I can see so much if I look over there.
Yeah.
I think Symmetry wants to run with you. I've had him a couple of times, so I'll get out of his way. Get out of your way. Who I got? The main man, Curly.
Turbo cars are not the ones to have on this track.
Hey?
Should be. Turbo cars are not the ones to be having on this track.
No?
Should be Bog Nation.
Lots of one-ers.
Well, because you're trying to keep the turbo so spooled, like,
Yeah.
you'd be one-ering all over town.
Yeah.
What you doing, bro?
Oh, I'm getting out of your guys' way. I thought you were going again.
No, I was doing the Symmetry. He's double chasing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we were doing that in Japan. 2 for 2.
Yeah, true. It really was the most efficient way to quickly learn and adapt.
Yeah. Yeah, because it actually gives you a chance to go, oh yeah, I fucked up that little bit there. Maybe if I do, do this and then go out and try it and it works. Or not, sometimes. Not bad, Curly. Not bad. Yeah, so it turns out I'm going to miss the next Keep It Reet and potentially the first Big Drift, so...
Motor-wise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is a bit shit, but...
Yeah.
Get that on the big jobs.
You surely do.
But it does give me more time to get my diff sorted, so means I'm not trying to run it on an R200.
Yeah, the brain space of if I clutch kick too hard, my diff will explode.
Which, given the sounds it was like even my spare one was making,
yeah,
I reckon it's only one big...
a matter of time.
Yeah. One good clutch kick away from exploding. No, you're not allowed to transition, bro.
That's fine. You're not allowed to stay on the asphalt.
Yeah, but I took care of that. That was a me thing, not a you thing. I'll chase Symmetry. Let's go.
From my understanding, we'll be doing this layout this year.
As part of high tech?
Yeah.
Is it round 1?
I'm not actually too sure which one it is.
Ah, okay.
Assuming that the finals will be on the figure 8, I have a feeling that it will be.
Surely not. Surely they won't do figure 8 again if they can use the big track.
That's what they're planning. Well, that's what I've been suggested.
Yeah, okay.
I'm actually going to talk with Taylor tomorrow about some other stuff.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
Do you? Care to share, or fuck?
Well, it's interesting. I was talking to the sponsorship and marketing dude at my work, and it's like he walked me through, like, this was a while ago.
Yeah.
He walked me through if there's low TV numbers and low spectator numbers.
Well, thanks, Amalia. Thanks for the follow.
Yeah, they like a big corporation wouldn't normally sponsor an individual.
No, they want to sponsor the series. Yeah.
Correct, because that's what the cost benefit analysis says. Is you are better off sponsoring the series, so you're on the live stream the whole time, not the 3 minutes of the day that your car is on the screen.
Yeah.
And it got me thinking a little bit, which is dangerous. But if the series was run in a way that was like, cool, you can have your, your personal tier sponsors and whatnot. Like,
yeah.
We all know in drifting, it's not big sponsors.
No.
Well, in Australia anyway, so it's all pretty mid-tier stuff.
Yeah.
That if the series had, its A-list sponsors, and they bought in at a certain number, like the sponsors, like you get it as a package. You get your logo on the live stream, get your logo track side, but then you would have your logo on the car as well.
Okay.
So as a part of buying into your, kind of deal,
yeah,
or your whatever it is just like, cool, you're getting X amount of tires provided by this corporate sponsor that we've buddied up with you, kind of thing.
Yeah. So you want to?
This is an in theory thing.
Yeah. So, but aggregating the sponsor, the partnerships.
Yeah. So High Tech obviously get their card.
Yeah.
But then X and Y services are provided, and for this season you're the driver allocated for this corporate sponsor. And
yeah, like almost let them pick a car to
correct.
Yeah.
Like 3 months prior to the series started, they go to their list of sponsors and go, rightio, pick what car. Whoever pays the most gets first choice, obviously.
Yeah.
But you get to pick what car you want to be on, and you can have like statistics of this is how much screen time this driver got, and it'll cost you X amount, or and then the series gets their cut. But then as a driver, not only do we get the backing from them, as something to promote and whatnot, and a partnership introduction.
Yeah.
But that's the kind of thought process that I was going, is if we want to mass corporatize this, having that kind of system where the sponsors buying into X, Y, and Z and getting a partnership with a car driver combo.
Yeah, I think that works if you've got contracted drivers.
Yeah.
So if you've got a set driver pool that is contracted, then that works. But if you've just got like any rando can enter the event, then you're gonna. It's not really good.
Yeah. But like it's getting to the point now where like there is the High Tech drivers that frequently turn up and a couple others that come in. Yeah, I'm just like, interesting. Yeah. Like this is I don't know if it's even something worth entertaining or, but yeah. I'm just like,
I think it is. I think the other side of it though is how do you then if you're High Tech, well, we'll take the High Tech out. We'll just say if you're the promoter, right?
Yeah. So this is drag racing. Yeah.
What's the benefit for you to have it aligned with one of the drivers? Like if they're willing to give you X amount of money anyway, like why would you then diversify? Like why would you then like cut your nose off or take money away out of your own pocket and give it to a competitor?
Well,
just from a business perspective, like
yeah. So just say you had someone that's a really quality driver, has a good, well presented car, and they've got one heck of a following just because of who they are, and they're very much someone that you would want to have attending your event.
Yeah.
Say my pick would be like Luke from WA. I would want him at every event because he's got a great following. He's a brilliant driver.
Yeah.
You know what would make his time worthwhile coming over to do the Pro Series?
Yeah.
Corporate assistance.
Yeah.
Whether that be in the form of a fuel card to get here, or tires, or it just gets those people that if they come, you're going to get people through the gate.
Yeah. Or watching.
Yeah, or watching. You're investing in the individual.
Yeah.
There will be an element of, why won't anyone, pick me, so on and so forth. But you can't really control that.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's also something that you open up to your title sponsors, as first dibs,
And at the end of the day, like if it's a partnership, it doesn't even have to be money. It can be, I need help with getting, 6 pairs of tires on the car every event. What inspired me actually was watching the Super Cheap ad with Rob White's drift car and Levi Clark's hot rod and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's an interesting thing.
Yeah.
I like it's definitely still early stages of this would be an interesting thing, and it's definitely a next year thing if at all. But I'm just like, if you wanted to raise the profile of your thing, not have blank cars turn up, have everyone looking, flash and
like real race cars, Patrick. But that's not in the spirit of drifting.
Hey.
We want to see street cars with body kits and awesome fitment. Isn't that what drifting is all about?
Yeah, there are some good high level looking cars though.
Look, I think
I do understand your end of the point as well. But as a it's a bit hard with the percentages and stuff like that. That would need to be negotiated depending on who and what.
Yeah. Oh, I think it's a great idea. Like that is a way to grow. Like that's what those sort of conversations are what should be being had, because drifting in Australia is nowhere near, like, nobody knows about the National Series.
Yeah.
Nobody really knows about like local stuff unless you're involved in the scene.
Yeah.
Even then, there's guys in the local series that don't even know about the National Series. So like, clearly there's a gap, right?
Yeah.
So if you want to grow the sport, that sort of thing would actually be beneficial to everyone involved, not just the competitor and not just the promoter. But unfortunately, it seems like everyone's just trying to make there are exceptions, but I think most people are just trying to make money, or at least make it cost neutral. Like, I don't get the feeling that, again, most promoters are in it to grow the sport. They're just trying to make money out of the sport.
Yeah. But to continue the growth and potential
to start the growth.
To start the growth, yes. And to potentially get more of a kickback out of it.
Yeah.
It's funny. Like you'd have to really be in it and looking at the numbers, and because it's like I've been listening into the NASCAR TV deal discussions as well lately, and about the drivers that the percentages that the teams get a cut from the TV revenue and stuff like that, and how a team like Hendricks Motorsport, who's been doing NASCAR for 40 years, probably one of the biggest organizations in NASCAR outside of Penske maybe.
Yeah.
They're pretty cost neutral. Like it's unlikely that they're going to profit.
Okay.
From a season, like as far as like Rick Hendrick does it for the fact that he loves NASCAR.
Yeah.
If it costs him money, he doesn't care too much from what I've gathered. But at the end of the day, he doesn't want it to cost him money. Which I fully understand. So it'd be cool to get in a circumstance where you had let's say 16 drivers, for example, and here's another spin-off is Hot Wheels Drift Team, the show that they provide on. You've got the Newlon Holden sedan, you've got the Hot Wheels Camaro, and I think I did some super cheap auto stuff as well. Yeah, each car's branded. Each car gets X amount of TV time, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Yes, it's more of a show, but each car has its dedicated sponsor platform, and they obviously get a cut from X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was just trying to think of how can we do this where no one's going to sponsor an individual. They're willing to sponsor the series because they're guaranteed exposure. Their driver's not going to get knocked out in the top 32 and be put on the trailer.
Yeah.
How can you guarantee thing? By having them on live stream, by having them signed on the side of the racetrack, by having them on the side of a car.
Sorry, Brad. You're leading again.
I'm not happy with that one.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I thought it was just like an interest, because it's a very us-specific problem, this.
Yeah.
Where it's not like V8 supercars where you might just start from the back of the pack, and unless you do a crazy overtake and, something, your name's still going to pop up on the driver's list and your sponsor logo before every race and after every race.
Yeah.
You get knocked out in the top 32. You've had your 3 minutes, and that's it. It's like a charter system.
It's gone quiet.
Yeah. It'd be like having a charter system.
Yeah, no, look, I think it makes sense. Again, it would be predicated on somebody, or like a promoter running a series where the intent was to grow awareness, not to make money. Which, again, you almost, you'd need to have those backers on board first.
Yeah. Lined up, ready to roll.
Yeah. But I mean,
it's,
the more we talk about this sort of stuff, that kind of makes me think that it may eventuate that we just run a series.
We'll join the dozens of other people in Australia that want to do the same.
Well, if I was going to do it, I would come to an agreement with all of the local, like all of the state, or even just local to track, like have their infrastructure, have them run the event. Basically, you just slap your branding on one of their events of the year and say, this is a joint round with
X, Y, or Z.
Keep It Read or OzDC or whoever, and you take all the financial risk and you have your backers or your partners that are on board, and you basically pay them to run an event in the format that you dictate. Oh, I was gonna try and go outside inside then, but I couldn't slow up enough to get underneath.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a discussion worth having, anyways, because in theory, bases yes, you lose a bit of money at the sponsor level. Like you lose your cut. It's not 100% cut of the money coming in, but by selecting your drivers and raising the profile of said drivers, you gain money through the spectator gate. Which in theory, I don't know what kind of numbers of sponsorship, these national series are getting.
Yeah.
But knowing Australia's sponsorship market, I can't imagine it would be crazy big.
No.
Oh. Like, it's definitely 5 digits.
You reckon only 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Well, the title sponsor, who also runs the show, I'm sure he's chipping in 6 digits.
Yeah.
A year. Yeah. But all the other supporting ones, I couldn't say, because I don't know. I can just assume. But yeah, it would be 5-digit numbers.
Yeah.
Just even like if you had 20 rand, 10 goes to the driver, and then 10 goes to the series.
Yeah.
Well, that's even a good start. Like, that's fuel for a season. 10 grand. That gets you there.
Yeah, that's diesel for a round.
Well, if you're not taking the truck.
Yes. Yeah.
It's diesel for a season. But again, what I said in the chat that I got added into today is we need to gain the trust of spectators, drivers, teams, and corporate partners now. And then we can implement something like this.
Yeah. Proof of concept. Yeah. Although, I mean, realistically, the events have been running for however many years.
10 years, yeah.
The fact that there isn't more awareness around it, I don't know. Maybe there just isn't the interest in it in Australia, and that's a reality that has got to be faced at some point. If it's been running for 10 years and you're still not getting anyone to show up to your events, then maybe that's just how it is.
That has also been a conversation. Is the driver numbers have been dropping.
Yeah.
At this level because just no one can afford it. Either because they've been doing it out of their own pocket anyways, or they just haven't had the financial backing from sponsors and whatnot.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's definitely a big thought brain hole to go down.
Well, I have reinvigorated my love for this track.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why, but I thought I didn't like it. Turns out I do. I'm having more and more fun as I get better and better at it, which I mean is obviously going to happen, but it is just a good little layout. It's simple. It's fun. The hardest part is getting into turn 1, and then the rest of it's relatively straightforward. But, like, not in a boring way. I don't know if Kick's actually working, but YouTube seems to be. That was a big old bump drag.
Yeah. I didn't feel like sending it in backwards. I just had to keep it going.
Yeah. You want to do last runs, buddy?
Yeah.
I think Symmetry is about to line up next to me. I'll do one for him, and then we can do our last runs.
Or we can just have a drift train to end it off.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty cactus.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Big day today.
Give me a lead. I wanna chase before I go. Oh no, I see you again. Through the smoke. Alright, bro. That was fun. Good track.
Absolutely.
Nah, you did well. Symmetry. I think there was a couple of runs that we did together that you put down a good lead, man. Don't be sorry. That was good. Alrighty. Well, we're gonna wrap it up there. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks to shopadv.net. Don't forget to go there and get a t-shirt. And Atlantic Oils. And we will crack on again next Tuesday.
Bye.
I can see you. I see a video. I thought you were gonna say something, but no. Okay.
Nope. I was just waiting for my bye.
Am I doing OzDC? That is a great question, Symmetry. I'm in two minds. I would like to. The problem I have with OzDC comp is that normally it starts at like 5, 6, 7, which is when I have like all my family responsibilities. Like I gotta feed kids, get him in the shower, get him into bed, and then I'm free from like 9 o'clock onwards. But yeah, the whole 5 or 6 o'clock start doesn't really work for me. But anyway, I'll talk to you more on Discord. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you on Tuesday. Bye 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 bye.